Hi. This summer in our city, Hyderabad, we are facing two major issues. Firstly, the water shortage. There is a depletion of about 7 meters in the water table levels, which was observed in Abdulpur Made in Hyderabad from last year to this year. And the increased temperatures are almost 3 degrees to 4 degrees from 2023 to 2024. Why? The reasons are many. It is in a global context, it can be global warming, it is the EI nano philosophy, which is about the surface waters are rising in the South Pacific Ocean. Or it could be our Hyderabad context, where on the disguise of urbanization and urban infrastructure, we are just concretizing the entire city with no permeable surfaces. We are going into deeper into the aquifers, which are fossil waters, and then many other reasons how we are having wastage of water. When it rains, it simply drains. We are not harvesting it enough. Being an urban designer and a landscape architect for last 3 decades, Landscape has come up with 3 solutions, urban philosophical nature-based solutions, which could address this crisis. Firstly, we would like to talk about the spawn city concept of Hyderabad. There are about 600 cities in China which are already following this spawn city concept. But say in Hyderabad, if the entire city was like a sponge, and when it rains, instead of it draining away, if we can slow down the process of retention, infiltration, purification by root zone methods, we could have a more purified and increased water table level. When the second philosophy I would like to talk about is blue-green vein concept of the city. This is very dear to us because we've already done a project or pilot project under the Begumpet flyover called Rain Garden, which won us the national award. And also we have done on the Musi riverfront a 2-kilometer stretch of wetlands on the embankments of the river. There are examples. You will find them in the link below, where we have our works and the urban philosophies. Please do subscribe, which will encourage us to make more such environmentally impacted videos for you. Coming back to the blue-green vein concept of the city, whether it is a pond, a lake, stormwater drain, wells, rivers, they're all interconnected waters. There is an entire blue vein that is happening in the entire surface of Hyderabad underneath. But if we were to, what if we developed the land adjacent to this blue vein? We would have green spine, which is interconnected away from the carbon footprint, improving ecosystems, accessible from our own urban backyards. For doing that, we need to channelize these stormwater drains through wetlands, which wetlands are again simple nature-based grasses growing in the edges, which have what is a property called root zone treatment, which is basically supplying oxygen at the root level. So the impure waters, because of the oxidation process, or the oxygen that is supplied there, it can disintegrate the pathogens or separate the phosphates and the sulfates and the nitrates, thus purifying it in a very natural way, the impure water systems. And also the third, which is the wisdom of our ancients. From the 17th century, there have been step wells even before piped water came to Hyderabad, even before there were aquifers and bore wells. We had step wells. They're still functional. There are almost 50 such wells in Hyderabad, and architect Yashwantji has mapped them out. There are about 3,000 all over India, but of which 50 are existing in Hyderabad. And if we could regenerate them, restore them, there is this beautiful process that is already existing in Hyderabad. Thus, having a resilient landscape, nature-based solutions such as Spawn City concept, the blue-green vein of the city, restoration of our step wells. We could address the water crisis and the raised temperature, let's say 5 years from now, and reverse the entire microenvironment of Hyderabad city. Thank you, and do subscribe for more such environmental videos. Namaste.